You know, it's funny because I was on my way over here, and I knew that I was going to see, you know, my friends that I haven't seen in a while, and I started getting nervous about, oh, I wonder if I should start thinking of stories or memories now, and I couldn't. It just wasn't happening. If it was going to happen, it was going to happen naturally. But sure enough, I turned onto the street, and I walked up to the theater, and the minute I walked in the door, it all just comes flooding back.
This is where our love blossomed.
Mm-hmm. It's where it was born.
It was where it was born.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. It's so crazy to sit here right now.
I know.
In the dressing room. It felt kind of like summer camp being here. It felt like it was over the summer. We opened and we started previews in May. I remember that.
Having the opportunity to be in a small space such as the Atlantic is so incredible because it's just really about you and your performance, and that's it. And it's the opportunity, you know, to really create a character and create a role, especially just because there was no pressure here. This was just about us doing really good work.
To make it as real and as stripped down and just there in front of you as possible, I think that is really hard to do in most places, except for a very special space like this where you walk in and you kind of feel like you could be in someone's living room, but you're in a theater and you're also in a church.
The church feel, definitely.
It gives it this whole vibe.
I feel like the cool thing about starting off in this space is that this space was recreated for the Broadway production. And I think that because of that, we always felt so safe in this church, in this little theater. And then when we moved to Broadway, they carried the vibe of the Atlantic with it.
And it allowed the show to be as successful.
Yeah, because as like all the great reviews came in and people were praising it, no matter what, when we showed up at the Eugene O'Neill, it still kind of felt like we were performing at the Atlantic.
So many things pop into your head. It's like, oh, I remember the day that we walked off stage and we all had like stage blood on our costumes and we couldn't figure out why.